Hey, welcome Gopher fans. Andy O'Connor along with you here at Molly Baum Field and a beautiful night for baseball. I'm with you right now, but we've got the cameo here for the first time this year with Lance Boyum will be here in a little bit. Just had to finish up some baseball practice there for the junior high kids. Chase Johnston delivers first pitch here. Fillmore Central in town tonight. There he is. Boy. All the kids got 7 cuts, and that was it. So we've got Thomas Pakula at the plate. 1-1 is the count.
All right, I think I'm all situated here.
Beautiful, Clark. Well, we got a little different camera angle tonight, Lance. We tried
Oh, nice. From
tried our
behind the plate.
GoPro from behind the plate tonight. Oh, that's going to hit the edge.
Boy, I'm sure you already talked about, but what a change of weather from last Friday where we were in snow gear, and now a beautiful day, 75 degrees plus.
Well, I tell you what, I talked to Coach Jones. Well, a strikeout to start the game here for Chase Johnson, 1 down. He stopped up with a lineup card, and I said, well, I was wrapped up in a blanket in 2 or 3 jackets last week when it was 42 degrees for the doubleheader, and here we are tonight.
Yeah.
So a turn of events. Nice. Clay Shopsky. Strike
Well, it looks
1.
like Chase Johnson's got his curveball going here, at least in that first at bat.
Yeah, I caught up with him here, went downstairs for a bit, and I asked him if he's going to be able to throw in warm weather as opposed to cold. So he said it was much better, which I agree. So Lance, no junior high guys tonight, huh?
Yeah, we were efficient at practice tonight. A lot of swings for that 7th grade group. They needed it, so hopefully that'll turn things around for those guys in 8th grade. A lot of defensive work.
Well,
But, yeah, no junior high game as the Fillmore Central. I think they had kids go out, but they just didn't have enough to make a team.
Little soft liner there to Cole Raymaker. Nice work there with the pitch count for Chase Johnston. I think the times we've gotten in trouble so far this year, we've walked some people and had some untimely errors here and there, but just getting ahead in counts and staying ahead, main thing tonight. Well, that'll bring up Joey Peterson. Nice miss.
And I haven't heard too much how Fillmore Central has done this year, although I do recognize a few of the names that are on the lineup card here.
That one stays up. 2-0 here to Joey Peterson. Oh.
Yeah, I think the last time we had 70-degree weather, we were just starting baseball practice.
Yeah.
About the 2nd week of March, where it was great weather, and then downhill from there it went.
Yeah, we had beautiful weather right away. It's followed straight back here. Peterson evens up the count, 2 apiece. Well, we picked the wrong state. We're worried about having 80 degrees every day.
Wondered what my ancestors were thinking, picking Minnesota out of all the states.
Thanks, Bertram.
Yeah.
Nice. That one stays on a string.
Knuckle curveball there by Chase Johnston. 1, 2, 3. Nice.
Well, it's a good start here for the Gophers. Well, no hits, couple of strikeouts here for Chase Johnston on the bump, and we come back with Chase Johnston, Kason Johnson, and Big Weston Nolte. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. Andy O'Connor along with Let's Boyum. Well, we go to the bottom of the first inning. Score still knotted at 0. Pecula on the mound. Going to start Chase Johnson off down low. Ball 1.
So I think the Gophers, are they on a 4-game win streak? They won the doubleheader over in Wabasha last Friday night. And that one's well out of play.
Yeah, got the second game of that PEM series. So Wabasha Kellogg. Oh, nice shot on the outside.
Yeah, tough pitch there from Pecula.
Pecula looked like he's got a little more gas than, and he comes with a pretty good bender, it looks like, too. And Johnston goes up high for that one. Strikeout victim here for the first out of this bottom of the first inning. Let him bring up Kaysen Johnson.
Kaysen in center field this evening, or today?
Yes. So they've all had a day and a half to kind of recover from post-prom and staying up all night, so we should get refreshed kids.
Yeah, good turnout for that. Nice pitch there. Started that first pitch was up high and thinking, you know, he's just going to try and get a strike over the plate, but paints the corner.
Kaysen shot down the line. He runs well. Oh, and he called him out by just a half step. I don't look like Kaysen kind of pulled up a little bit. He's been nursing a little something here. He had a knee injury a little bit there this last summer.
Well, kind of.
But
the way the season's gone for the Gophers, just a lot of injuries coming into the season that's they've hung around. Some of them are getting a little bit better.
Good cut there from Big Weston. Strike one to him. Pecula working ahead, working quick tonight. Looks like he's feeling it.
Oh, nice curveball there. Well, 0-2 here. Weston's going to have to try and protect the plate. Anything close. And a nice pitch to the outside. Got him swinging.
Going to catch you outside. So 3 up, 3 down. Another snapper mow him down inning. Pecula looking pretty comfortable on the mound as well as Chase Johnson here tonight. Well, we go to top of the second. Levi Rogers, Bryden Ball, and Tyson Springer will be up for the Falcons. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. Andy O'Connor along with Let's Boyum. When we go to the top of the second inning, Levi Rogers will start things off. Chase Johnston, good. 1 pitch, 1 out, hopefully. Hayden Johnsrud ranges over there. Ooh, and it drops out of his glove. Ooh.
Oh, a high fly ball. He looked like he was tracking it a little bit. Then he heard, I think somebody was trying to help him out. Get back, and just kind of lost where he was at and in and out of the glove.
Yeah, it looked like he was kind of camped underneath and maybe a little swirl. I think we've got our old friend Craig Erkey on the bases tonight, and pretty sure Dallas Waldemar behind the plate. There you go. Well, Rogers on first base, and I don't know how aggressive they want to be here. Sean's got a good gun behind the plate.
Oh, could be a double play.
Hey! 4-6-3, let's go, baby. So Rogers and Ball are taken down on the 4-6-3 double play.
Yeah,
nice turn.
Yeah, nice job. Slugger was playing in a little bit like he should be, ready for that ground ball to him, and a kind of a tough little flip he had to do back to the shortstop, but a nice strong throw.
Yeah, good job getting him square behind Cole square behind the base and just slid across and made a real nice hard throw, and just like that. There you go. Takes a little something off that. Good confidence builder. Come back, and he had that little pop that he knew he should have made that play, and but nice to come back. Yep. Double play to kind of rid yourself of that one.
Yeah, get him back refocused here after a nice play like that. Ooh, good.
Ooh.
Little sharp breaker there, maybe a slider.
Yeah, we have a fairly liberal zone so far, and I'm okay with that because it's been pretty much the way it's been called all year I've seen so far. Chase digging in there. This is going to be... Ooh, good. Nibbles on the inside a little further.
Good, probably good location, especially Mr. Springer, the way he's got his grip on his bat. I think tougher for him to hit something inside.
And he's going to load this thing up or go full with this count. And I'm sure he'd like nothing more than to take this one down with a good strikeout and just get out of here. And he's going to come on the corner. Well, 3-2, you got to be taking a cut at something like that. And like you mentioned, his stance, he probably would have been advantageous on that outside pitch to go with it. So another strikeout here for Chase Johnston. 1-2-3, one error in this inning, but a 4-6-3 double play took that away, and we go to the bottom of the second inning. Cole Raymaker, Sean Kirshner, and Brody Whalen. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back, folks. We go to the bottom of the second innings, knotted at 0 here with Fillmore Central. Cole Raymaker steps to the plate. Hey, a nice hardly hit ball into the gap. Get in there.
Get two.
Come on, Cole.
Oh, nice job there, cutting that ball off. Took the correct angle to it and held Raymaker to just a single. First hit of the game.
Hey, heck yeah. Here we go.
First hit, second base runner. As Fillmore Central had a base runner at the top half of this inning.
Oh, Sean Kirshner at the plate. See him kind of pulling right down that line with that good left-handed swing. Just like that. Steps on the ball. Oh.
Boy, look at that. Nice play.
Good play over there.
Boy, if your defense, there's no better ball hit than the one right to the first base, right to the bag. Just a quick step, turn, fire. And Sean, nothing he could do there. Or excuse me, Cole.
Yeah, it's, I mean, Sean hit her hard. Just a really good play staying in front there over at first base. Good. Drop that one right in there. Brody Whalen at the plate here for the Gophers. 2 down, bottom of 2. Brody's going to push that the other way. Nice little hop up to the second baseman and a 4-3 putout. Well, we haven't had a whole lot of excitement other than the one hit and a couple of base runners. But
well, something you don't see too often is 2 double plays in a high school game. And we've got 2 of them already, and it's just the top of the 3rd.
Heck yeah, we're seeing some defensive gems so far. We'll bring up Reed Olson and Carter O'Connor and Owen Chopsky for the Falcons. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Gopher fans. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. Reed Olson leads things off here for the Falcons. Shot to the left side. Thane Shield ranges to his left. Good throw over to Weston Nolte and a 5-3 putout.
Yeah, Thane there at third base just playing perfect right in on the grass and got that good hop off the bat of Olson. And a ball outside. Batter's Carter O'Connor. 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the 3rd inning. The delivery from Johnston is going to be low. So pretty good crowd here today for this baseball game. Pitch down and low. 3 balls, no strikes. The count to O'Connor. Still no runs scored in this game. We've had 1 base runner by a base hit. We've had a runner for Fillmore Central by error. And that 3-0 pitch is a strike. And it's going to even it out. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here, top of the 3rd inning. Carter O'Connor, the batter. Chase Johnston, the pitcher for the Gophers. And he'll look in, get a sign, and delivers. And a swing and a miss. Out number 2. So, folks, we're working on the signal here. See if we can't get the picture back up on your screen. So 2 out here, top of the 3rd inning. Owen Shapsky is the batter and outside. Johnson started the ball game for the Gophers. Been efficient. And evens the count 1 apiece here to Owen, the number 9 batter for the Fillmore Central Falcons. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch from Johnston. And Chapsky's going to take a swing at that for strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 3rd, Owen Shapsky, your batter for the Fillmore Central Falcons. Johnston looks in, gets the sign, delivers way outside. That'll even it up at 2s. Johnston delivers. Oh, that was close on the curveball outside. Now we got full count. Johnston has his sign, sets, delivers. Strike 3, looking right at the top of the zone there. So down 1, 2, 3 go the Falcons. Folks, it's still 0-0 as we go into the bottom of the 3rd inning. We'll be right back in a short break, and hopefully we'll still keep working on that signal for you to see if we can't get the game up and running. Welcome back to Molly Baum Field here in Chatfield. The score is tied at 0s. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Thane Shield steps in. And he's going to hit a fly ball to center, a couple of steps back, and makes the catch. 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd for the Gophers. Now up to bat is Ethan Eichhoff. So far, Gophers just 1 base hit, no runs. The first pitch to Eichhoff is outside. Ball 1. Thomas Pecula still on the mound for the Falcons, only giving up 1 run. And there's a drive to left field, might be over his head, traveling back, and it is off the fence. 1 hop to the fence, and that's going to be a stand-up double for Ethan Eichhoff, as that ball just kept carrying. Not much of a breeze, but struck well. And the Gophers with their first runner in scoring position. Second hit of the game. So now the batter for the Gophers, Ben Carrier. The number 9 batter, he's going to look to bunt. He's going to pop that up and over. Foul on the bunt attempt. Ben looking to bunt that one down third base line to bring in the third baseman. Shortstop is covering the base, and that one is high and inside as Carrier ducks away. That'll even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. Bottom of the third inning, Gophers with a runner on second base. A swing and a foul ball back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One out. Gophers hoping for a base hit here. They'll score, should score Ethan Eichhoff from second base. And swing and a miss. A pitch a little up in the zone. That'll set down Carrier for out number 2. Top of the order for the Gophers, Chase Johnston. His first time up, strikeout victim to Thomas Pecula, the pitcher for the Falcons. As they're going to call time here. Talk things over. Well, Johnston's steps in. He's going to take a strike. A good pitch there right on the corner outside part of the plate. So down early is Johnston, and he's going to check his swing. Foul ball now, down 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Bottom of the third inning, Gophers threatening with a runner on second base after Ethan Eichhoff's double to left field. 1 bounce hit the fence. Pecula looks in, gets the sign, and now is set. And delivers, and a weak ground ball over to second base in the hole. Long play, and just got him. That was a close play, as the Fillmore Central Falcon had to go deep into the hole and grab that. Threw him out in time. So no runs after 1 double by the Gophers. That'll end it in the bottom of the third inning. Next up are the Falcons. Top of the 4th. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Top of the fourth inning, top of the order for the Falcons, and Thomas Peculia is the batter. Now, I've been saying he's been our pitcher here for the Falcons. He's actually been playing third base, so apologize about that. And he's going to pop one up to the shortstop out in shallow left field, and he's going to be called off by the left fielder, Ethan Eichhoff, who makes the catch. So one out here quickly, top of the fourth inning. Now batting for the Falcons, Clay Shopsky steps in and got his front foot right on the batter's box line, and that's first pitch going to be outside. Shopsky, last time he was up, flied out to the shortstop. Johnston delivers inside, now down 2 balls, no strikes. Johnson with 4 strikeouts in this game, no walks, so an efficient outing so far for, and of course, as I mentioned that, he's gone down 3-0 to Shopsky. 1 out here, top of the fourth inning. The score is the Gophers 0, Falcons 0, and he's going to get a generous call on the outside there for strike number 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. As Johnson shakes off the first sign, now he's set and delivers for strike number 2. So after being down 3 balls, no strikes, back-to-back strikes by Johnston evens up, or excuse me, brings it to full count. 1 out, Shopsky, your batter. And he's going to line one into center, and it's going to drop in for the first hit of the day for the Falcons. Now batting Joey Peterson. So 1 runner on, Shopsky after the base hit to center field as he gets his lead. From the stretch is Johnston, looks in, gets his sign, and delivers low in the dirt. Nice play there by Kirchner to scoop that. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, top of the fourth inning. Peterson is your batter, and Johnston with a quick throw over to first base, not in time. And the pitch, he's going to square to bunt and pulls it back for ball number 2. 2 balls, no strike. The Falcons with 1 runner on first base after their first base hit. Peterson's going to square to bunt and then pull back, but a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Johnston takes a peek over the runner at first base and delivers outside for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the fourth inning with 1 out. A runner on first base, Clay Shopsky, after a base hit to center field. Joey Peterson's the batter. And off speed up high. Moves the count to full. So Johnston gets his sign, comes set, delivers, and a fly ball or a pop-up out of play. So Peterson still alive. 3 balls, 2 strikes. As he looks to move around the base runner, Clay Shopsky. We'll see if Shapsky doesn't take off on this full count pitch. As Johnston comes set, delivers outside high. He's going to walk him for the first walk of the game given up by Johnston. That'll move Shapsky over to second base. Your batter now, Levi Rogers. So Johnson's going to work from the stretch. The pitch and a good healthy cut. Levi Rogers fouled it right back to the fence. Strike one. The pitch to Rogers, all over it, but a foul ball down the third base line. Right to the third base coach and through his hands. His first error of the game. So no balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. Chase Johnson, the pitcher, looks in, gets his sign. Comes set and delivers home, and it's going to be a ground ball in between the third base and shortstop. Playing a little bit shallow as Ethan Eichhoff was able to come up with that ball, get it into the cutoff man, Thane Shields. So base runners advance 1 base on the base hit by Levi Rogers. Now that'll be bases loaded, 1 out, top of the 4th inning. And Mr. Ball is the batter, and he's going to swing and miss at that first pitch. So no balls, 1 strike, 1 out, top of the 4th inning. And the Falcons are threatening with bases loaded. The pitch from Johnston, and inside high fly ball deep. Scott Eichhoff turned him around, but he does make the catch. And tagging up is Clay Shapsky, and he will score for the first run of the game. The Falcons lead it 1-0 over the Gophers. Top of the 4th inning. RBI for Ball with the fly out to left field. That'll be 2 outs. Runners at second and first base. Tyson Springer is your batter for the Falcons, and the delivery up high for ball number 1. Folks still working on the signal. One ball, no strikes. The pitch from Johnston, a swing and a miss. That'll even it up 1 apiece. 2 outs, 4th inning. Again, the Falcons lead it 1-0 as they scored on a fly ball and tag up by Clay Shapsky. The pitch from Johnston just a little bit inside for ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. 2 Springer last time up, struck out. Johnston delivers the pitch. That's going to be outside. Going to get past Sean Kirchner as it just went, caught the edge of the webbing there and went back to the backstop. Both runners will advance. So 2 runners in scoring position at third and second base for the Falcons. Springer, your batter. And the pitch to Springer is going to be a strike on the swing and miss. So full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Johnston with the payoff pitch. Ooh. Inside, that'll be ball 4. That'll walk Springer. That'll load the bases up again. So the second time this inning, the Falcons have had bases loaded. Just 1 run so far with 2 outs. Reed Olson is your batter for the Falcons, and he's going to swing, kind of a check swing and miss for strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 4th inning, 1-0 is your score. Falcons lead it. That pitch up high, ball 1. Chase Johnston gets his sign and delivers foul ball straight back. So 1 ball, 2 strikes in the pitcher's favor. Bases loaded here for the Falcons. Reed Olson, your batter, and the pitch just inside, almost hit him. Olson was able to back out of the way there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Johnson with the pitch. And he's going to get called strike 3 on the outside corner. So that will take care of the Falcons in the 4th inning, but the damage has been done as they score 1 run on a couple of hits. 1 walk after 3.5. The Falcons 1, the Gophers 0, and we'll be still working on getting that signal. We'll be right back after a quick break. Hey, bottom of the 4th inning for the Gophers. We got Kason Johnson will lead off, and Weston Nolte is on deck. Gophers down 1-0. And the pitch is a called strike, so no balls, 1 strike. The count to Kason. And a ground ball over to shortstop. He's going to make the clean play over to first base, but not in time. Kind of a slow roller out there to shortstop. Not much of a charge, and made the play cleanly, just not in time. The Gophers are going to put in Ryan Rindle's into pinch run for Kason. Johnson, so base hit for the Gophers. Nobody out. Bottom of the 4th inning. as Nolte steps in and takes a ball way inside for ball number 1. Here's the pitch. On the outside corner, strike 1. 1-1 the count to Weston Nolte. Ryan Rindle's on first base after the infield hit by Kaysen Johnston. Rindle's doing pinch run work. And the pitch going to be in on the fist to third base, over to second. And just pulled his foot there. Weston will be safe at first base. So Rindles will be out on the 5-4 put out. 1 out here. Bottom of the 4th inning, the Gophers down 1-0 to the Fillmore Central Falcons. Cole Raymaker is your batter. He had a base hit his first time up, and the first pitch will be a strike called. And the pitch to Raymaker is going to be inside. Catcher, quick look down to first base. Nolte back. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. Bottom of the 4th inning, and he's going to pop that one up. Back and out of play. So now 2 strikes to Raymaker. And the pitch is going to go behind his back as he was trying to bring the big bender. Raymaker gets the bat down and out of the way so he didn't foul it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch, and he's going to hard shot over to third base between his legs. That's going to go into foul territory. And Weston's just going to advance up to second base. So on that hard hit, we'll give Raymaker his 2nd hit of the day. So 1st and 2nd, runner in scoring position for Sean Kirchner, the left-hander. Just 1 out here at the bottom of the 4th inning. Gophers behind 1-0, trying to tie this one up. And the pitch to Kirchner is going to be inside for a strike. So the pitch from Peterson. And that's going to be popped and out of play. So no balls, 2 strikes to Kirchner as he's fighting through this at bat. And he's going to take that one up high. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Bottom of the 4th inning, Gophers behind 1-0. Runners on second and first base. Weston Nolte on second base. Cole Raymaker, the runner at first. Joey Peterson, the pitcher for the Falcons, and he's going to throw that outside. So that'll even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Sean Kirchner. And the pitch by Peterson outside. Kirchner's going to reach for it, a chopper to second base. The only play he's going to have is to go to first base. He gets Kirchner out for out number 2. 4-3 on the putout. The runners do advance, however, so we got 2 runners in scoring position, hoping for a big hit here from Brody Whalen, the DH, last time grounded out to second base. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th inning. Gophers behind 1-0. The pitch is going to be a called strike to Brody. Peterson with the pitch, and a healthy cut was Brody. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out here. Bottom of the 4th inning. Gophers threatening and going to be hit on the hands, but the hands are part of the bat, so that'll be a foul ball. The count will stay. No balls, 2 strikes. To Brody Whalen, the batter for the Gophers, as they try to put some runs on the board, but that pitch is going to be outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning. Brody Whalen, the batter. Joey Peterson, the pitcher for the Falcons. And he's going to throw one that looked pretty nice, but we're going to get a call ball. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brody's still alive. This time the pitch, and he's going to take that outside pitch, and a slow chopper is going to go through and past the first baseman. That's going to score both runs as Whalen on the curveball takes it the opposite way. Hey, all you got to do is put the ball in play. It doesn't matter how hard. Find a way, and that he did. That ball just bounces past the first baseman, who came out of his position to go over and try and get that. Wasn't able to come up with it. It's going to score 2 runners for the Gophers. Now the batter, Thane Shield, is the first pitch is a ball. But on that hit, the Gophers take the lead 2-1. And ball 2 to Thane. And that one's going to be up and out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count to Thane Shield. The 6th batter of the bottom of the 4th inning. And Thane's going to hit a hard one out there to left field, and he comes in and makes the catch. But that'll end the inning, but not after the Gophers score 2 runs. They now take the lead after 4 complete. 2-1. We'll be right back. Well, welcome back to Molly Baum Field. Lance Boyum alongside Chris Dornack. Still working on that signal. Andy, I think, went to his toolbox and pulled out a screwdriver and is hitting the camera that we got set up behind home plate. It was a pretty nice view. We just lost signal there. Not sure if it's a Bluetooth signal or what, but we don't have it. We have audio. Chase Johnston still pitching. Carter O'Connor is the batter here in the top of the 5th inning for the Falcons. Takes strike number 1.
We're laboring away in the minors, and now we have a new camera set up, I see, this year.
Yeah, something different, a little different view. We've always been behind the plate, but been up here in the booth, so we're looking down. This one's more kind of straight behind the catcher. The next pitch is a strike. to O'Connor. No balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 5th inning. The curveball is going to freeze him. Strike 3 for the first out of the 5th inning.
Old Dallas Waldemore umpiring tonight had a little enthusiasm behind that one.
Yeah, he liked that pitch, and that was a nice pitch there by Chase Johnston, who's had an efficient outing so far today as his game has moved right along. Another curveball over there for a strike. Last inning, the Falcons got that first run after a base hit, a walk. And that one followed straight back by Owen Shapsky, the number 9 batter, last time struck out. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Johnston looks in, gets his sign from Kirchner, and delivers. That time off speed up high. So another beautiful night here in Chatfield. Trust me, I know you can't see it, but it is nice. Probably 75 degrees, looking at the flags, no wind.
As good as it gets.
As good as it gets, you're right. And the pitch on the outside corner, not going to get that call, so that'll even it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I'm really impressed with the mow job this year. They got the stripes.
Nice striping on the outfield. The pitch here to Shapsky, a swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3. 2 outs here quickly in the top of the 5th inning. Seven strikeouts today for Johnston, and I think just the 1 walk. So this will bring up the top of the order for the Falcons. Thomas Peculia is going to swing at a curveball on the outside corner and foul it off for strike number 1. Peculia 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout to left field. And Johnston working quickly, and that one's going to be a strike. So working ahead is the key when you're a pitcher. No balls, 2 strikes. Now you can go to your pitches as he calls off a couple of signs. And he's going to strike out Peculia on the swing, so another quick inning. Actually, the third 1-2-3 inning for Johnston. After 4.5, the Gophers up 2-1 over the Falcons. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the 5th inning. Gophers lead it 2-1. Ethan Eichhoff is the batter for the Gophers. Ethan with a strong double, 1 hop to the fence, his last at bat to get things rolling. He'll take that first pitch, ball. And Joey Peterson working quickly. He's going to throw a strike on the inside corner, even it up at 1 apiece.
What is Joey this year, a sophomore? Younger kid, I know.
Good question, Chris. And line drive up the middle. He's going to get a base hit on that.
Stay hot there, Ethan.
2 for 2 is Mr. Eichhoff. A double and a single up the middle.
Well, they've got the Falcons, or if you will, the Falcons, tomato, tomato. listed as 17U in the game changer, so I'm wondering, do they even have any seniors this year?
Well, like you said, Joey Peterson is a sophomore.
Yeah, I thought so.
And he delivers that pitch to your next batter is Ben Carrier, the number 9 hitter last time up, struck out. They do, Carter O'Connor is a senior. Other than that, Owen Shopsky, a senior. Tyson Springer is a senior.
Yeah, I didn't recognize a lot of the, I recognized a lot of the names, but the starting lineup's pretty well turned over this year.
And a throw over to Eichhoff, who one step and dive back in safe as our field umpire, Craig Erkey, a one-time Chatfield resident.
Craig does a nice job.
Carrier looking to bunt, and he's going to pop that one up, and on the dive doesn't come up with it.
We got lucky on that one.
Yes, Mr. Carrier. Very lucky, so that will be no balls, 1 strike. The count to Carrier, who last at bat too, he tried to bunt, and that one went out of play.
Yeah, Ben can really run.
Up and at his hands, and he ducks out of the way for ball number 1. Excuse me, count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Carrier. Let's see if he can't move up that runner, hit something to the right side. Well, he's just going to pound it down the line. Way out of play, right next to the batting cage.
You're going to get burnt, Lance, sitting there.
Yeah, my left cheek is already feeling it. And a curveball. Good pitch to run on. Get there. And safe as a curveball up and inside.
I love that. Let's get in scoring position.
Ethan Eichhoff with the stolen base. First stolen base tonight and first stolen base attempt tonight for the Gophers. They haven't had a lot of base runners. So in scoring position.
Pretty clean game so far.
Yeah, moving right along here. Bottom of the 4th inning. Ben Carrier takes another one out of play. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Ethan Eichhoff on the base hit is now advanced up to second base on the stolen base. Ben Carrier hits one, kind of a weak one, out to center field, but he will have time to come in, make the catch for out number 1.
Pretty good jump on that ball.
Yeah, kind of tough. I mean, pretty strong swing. Caught kind of the bottom half of the ball and just popped it out there. A nice play there by the center fielder. So back to the top of the order for the Gophers. Chase Johnston, 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out to second base. Hard cut on the outside part of the plate. So no balls, 1 strike. Joey Peterson still the pitcher for the Falcons as Eichhoff gains his lead, and that's going to be in the hole. Tough play there by the shortstop. He goes down as he works the backhand.
Saved a run, though.
So, yes, saved a run, and that'll be a base hit, infield hit for Chase Johnston. That does move up the runner as it was kind of a slow chopper there. Eichhoff had a good read on it, knew he could get over to third base.
Yeah, Joey Peterson, he'll probably go the distance. He's got 62 pitches, 45 which are strikes, which is a phenomenal high school percentage.
Yeah, not a lot of walks in this game. I don't even know if he has a walk yet, and Johnston just has the 1 walk. So Kason Johnson, your hitter for the Gophers. We got a runner on third base, runner on first. Gophers lead it here, bottom of the 5th inning, 2-1 over the Fillmore Central Falcons. And a swing and a foul. No time like a good time to get this runner moving to keep you out of that double play. We got 1 out here. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch is going to be a curveball. Slow roller. Eichhoff is going to score on the play. Johnston, even with the bad wheel, beats it out at first base.
Yeah, I think Jeff's getting on him a little bit. Didn't run through the base. He could have called him out, so we got lucky on that one.
And they're going to call off last time he was on. They do the pinch runner. Was Ryan Rindles, and we're going to bring in Sam Ruskell's going to come in, number 5. And he's going to run for Mr. Johnston, who is the pitcher. So this will be a courtesy runner. So Ruskell will be the courtesy runner on second base. Kason Johnson on first base. Weston Nolte is your batter. Nolte last time fielder's choice. And that's going to be a called strike on the outside part.
Yeah, off the plate, Levi Rogers did a nice job bringing that back into the zone. Got another one, same exact pitch.
Tough pitch there by Joey Peterson. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Probably see it again.
Yeah, why not? And nice job there by Nolte just to fight that one off and follow it out of play.
Yeah, you had to swing at that.
So 3 straight pitches to the outside corner. We'll see if he tries to bring something inside and tight. And the pitch from Peterson, yeah, it was a curveball up high over the head. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Bottom of the 5th inning, 2 runners on. Peterson delivers. Nolte with a ground ball. Could be a double play. And throw was off a little bit, but we do get the lead, or they get the lead runner there. Excuse me, not the lead runner, the runner from first base. So runners at the corner for the Gophers. Johnson is out. Nolte is on the fielder's choice. Cole Raymaker is your batter. He has 2 base hits. He's 2 for 2.
Heating up little Cole.
Yeah. He is your cleanup hitter tonight. So let's see if we can clean up a little bit here and get that runner in from first base. And Peterson working that outside corner.
Yeah, he's hitting that spot nice.
No balls, 1 strike. The pitch from Peterson, and he's going to paint that corner again. He's going to go up on Raymaker. 0-2 with 2 outs here. Runners at first and third. Gophers up with 1 run in so far. 1-3. And we get a balk call there.
No, it's just delayed steal.
Oh, all right.
Coach Baum likes to call that. See that a lot each year.
And Raymaker with a drive out to center field. It's kind of drifting back, and he's going to make the catch as the center fielder. So that'll end the Gopher threat. But they do score 1 run here. Got a couple of base hits by the Gophers. After 5 complete, the Gophers lead at 3-1 over the Falcons from Fillmore Central. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, Gopher fans. Lance Boehm alongside Chris Dornack.
I got that one, Lance.
And a pop-up back behind. Sean Kirchner gets rid of the face mask and go make the play.
Attaboy, Sean.
So 1 out, and that batter was Clay Shapsky. So F2 on the putout. Great outing tonight.
Yeah.
And that's going to go foul down the line just outside of Thane Shield at third base. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here, top of the 6th inning. Gophers lead 3-1. The batter, Joey Peterson, who's also been the pitcher. Johnston's going to throw and get him. Good pitch there on the outside part of the plate.
Don't know about these chairs, LB. That
Yeah,
one.
careful when you twist. Just don't shout.
Don't bounce up like I used to.
The pitch from Johnston's curveball outside. That evens up the count, 2 apiece. Gophers playing the number 3 batter, Joey Peterson, straight away. Peterson.
That one's out.
0 for 1 with a walk. So that one out of play. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Johnston, the pitch, just outside.
Just bring it back a little. We'll get that same call.
Yeah, full count to Joey Peterson. Falcons down 2 runs. And that's going to be a walk, so the only batter he's walked is Peterson, and that's twice. So with 1 out, a runner on first base. Now the batter, number 13, Levi Rogers.
Now Levi seems like he's been around
playing
forever.
Oh, the pitch by Johnston's going to be low and tapped foul by Rogers. Rogers, just a junior. Started probably as about a 6th grader.
Yeah, I think he shot it between short and third last time.
Yeah, see a couple strong pulls down the line too his last at bat. Johnston looks in.
Yeah,
and is going to throw that one outside. So 1 ball, or excuse me, yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's got the exit velocity record up at the yard for his age group.
Oh, nice.
And he can hit her hard.
Yeah, strong kid is Mr. Rogers. The runner on first base, Joey Peterson, with 1 out here. Top of the 6th inning, a throw over. And that ball went through Weston's glove as he pokes it back through. So catch it in the palm next time, Weston. So pretty good lead there by Peterson. We'll see if he takes off. He does have the steel glove on. And that's going to be a nice pitch outside swing. I think he did get a piece of it. And way to hang there is Kirchner. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here.
Yeah, no signs. I thought maybe he'd be going here. Nope, said nope, stay there.
So we're going to set up outside. We'll see if we can't get him to chase, and he doesn't. Good discipline there by Rogers. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good spot for that pitch.
Yeah, Gophers pretty much straight away. As Johnson's calling for the nasty. Ooh, good pitch outside. Going to call it a ball, so that'll be a full count here.
Does the nasty have to be a curveball, LB? Or
no, that can be a nasty fastball.
Okay. How about the dirty one?
That's got to have some movement on it.
Yeah.
That's got to be like a tumbling fish. And he's
Same
going to throw,
spot.
or excuse me, base hit under the glove of Thane Shield at third base. A runner will move up to second. So the Falcons with a little something going here in the top of the 6th inning. Brendan Ball is the batter, the shortstop. He is 0 for 2. Grounded into a double play, the first at bat. Flew out to left field, his second.
Chase checking in here at 91 pitches.
The pitch inside the ball. Ball number 1.
I think if we can get a couple outs here, I don't know, we bring in Weston. I don't know if he's cleared to pitch an inning this week or
yeah,
what he's got. But
well, we got a game tonight. We got 1 on Thursday and then 1 on Friday.
And he's going to
Ooh,
slice that
that's
one
tough.
near the right field line. It's going to be a fair ball. It's going to score at least one run. It's going to get past the right fielder. And that will allow the runners to advance to another base. So that will be a double for Ball.
Yeah, I don't think there's any errors on the play. Maybe if Levi would have dropped the hammer and scored, I would have probably scored that in error, but I think that was going to be a double all day.
Yeah, Rogers will stop at third base. So that will bring the score a little tighter here. Now just a one-run lead for the Gophers. 3-2 here, top of the sixth inning with one out, and we are going to make a pitching change as Weston's going to go get his pitcher's glove. And Chase Johnston on a pretty good outing. He's going to go probably grab a different glove. And
well, you know, I like that substitution. It's big spot here.
yeah, we got two chance with a go-ahead run on second base for Fillmore Central. One out. We're getting to the bottom half of the lineup. The number 6 batter, Tyson Springer. Well, Weston's made a couple of appearances, but like you said, working that arm back into shape through one inning in the first game against Wabasha, one inning in the second game against Wabasha. But probably the Gophers' best pitcher.
I don't think there's any probably. I mean, he's probably one of the best pitchers, if not the best pitcher in the conference when he's healthy. Not many guys that can control a changeup and the off speed like Weston can. He might not throw 90, but he hits his spots.
Yep, he's done a good job for the Gophers throughout the years as he's a senior this year. So Chase Johnson's going to move over to shortstop. And I think Cole Raymaker went to the bench. So getting down to the last few games of the season, I think we got this full week and maybe full week next for the varsity.
Does the varsity have Lourdes on the schedule too?
They may Saturday.
Yeah, they do.
May 17th they'll be playing the Lourdes Eagles. So Weston's all set here. We got one out. Runners at third and second base. Tyson Springer is your batter for Fillmore Central. And there's that good control. A curveball over for strike one. Corners are even with the base. And Nolte delivers swing and a miss for strike number 2. So
makes it look easy out
yeah,
there.
no balls, 2 strikes. Kirchner is going to set up a little bit outside. The pitch by Nolte just gets a piece of it to foul that one off.
Well, if he can gas it up, I'm not sure where he's at with his velocity, but now would be the time.
Yeah, way up on the count. No balls, 2 strikes. And throws that one way outside. One ball, 2 strikes. Tyson Springer, the batter, looking to get a base hit to put the Falcons out in front.
Nice.
And the changeup gets him out in front.
Filthy.
And that's going to be strike 3. So now 2 out. Batter Reed Olson.
Yeah, Weston liked it too. He's smiling out there.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch. So the pitch to Olson. Ooh, that one is going to be high and outside for ball number 1. Chase Johnson started this inning. Weston just came in. Weston's first batter, Tyson Springer, he struck out, now battling against Reed Olson. And that curveball, as I'm guessing Mr. Olson was thinking fastball, goes over for strike number 1. And another nice pitch there on the fastball, swing and a miss for Olson. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, as Weston's looking to put a Band-Aid on this inning and close up shop.
Nice
and
pitch.
a nice pitch and a curveball
Attaboy,
outside.
Weston.
Got him swinging. So Weston comes in and gets back-to-back strikeouts to shut down the threat by Fillmore Central. So after 5.5, the Gophers still lead 3-2. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Molly Baum Field here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Gophers out in front, 3-2. The lead-off the inning will be Sean Kirchner, who's 0 for 2. And a base hit. Oh, we got hit it right to first base, and that guy must be 6'8". As he reaches up and pulls that one out of the sky.
We're swinging a lot of new bats today, Andy.
Yeah, hey, must have reached deep into the closet and found them. So 1 out here, bottom of the 6th inning, and that pitch to Brody Whalen is a strike. Joey Peterson still working on the mound for Fillmore Central. Swing and a miss, or excuse me, he did foul that one off, so 0-2 is the count with 1 out.
Yeah, Joey's only sitting at 75 pitches, so he's...
Brody with a hit again. That's his second base hit in just about the same spot.
Round it, young man.
So the last time he went to that right side, he scored 2 runs. This time he's our lead runner. So Thane Shield, who's 0 for 2, a fly out to center and a line out to left field. And he's going to pop that one up. Should be caught by the second baseman underneath it.
He got maybe just a step further than I would have liked, but he got back.
Yeah, somebody in to run for Kirchner. I didn't pick up the number. So that is the second out of the inning.
Oh.
Strike 1 to Ethan Eichhoff, who's got a double and a base hit and a stolen base. So Eichhoff having a good day. Hey, nobody there. Get up and go. As Joey Peterson tried to make the pickoff move over to first base, and the first baseman was playing behind the runner, which I would be surprised too.
I think just brain lapse there.
So coach is going to come out and call timeout just to cool things down. Maybe he's going to make a change, but
maybe just remind him to cover first on a play like that.
yeah.
LB, how does it feel to not be in charge of the announcer skills and
It's nice.
all the mic stuff and music list?
Oh, yeah, a different seat for me than the last few years. I've been over there in Mark Johnsrud's seat, and I also did Waylon's seat, so it's taken two guys.
I don't know.
Really
Waylon doesn't realize that he's at a baseball game. He needs to have a hat on.
I don't know if he owns one. I
I've
might
never
have to
seen
get
him
him
wear a
one.
baseball hat.
Yeah, he's working on that forehead tan.
Well, he's still got a full head of hair, so he's okay.
And the pitch, and Eichhoff's going to pop that one up. It's going to be behind second base, shortstop out to make the grab, and he does. That'll end the Gopher threat here in the bottom of the sixth inning. We'll go into the top of the seventh where the Gophers will try to wrap this one up. 3-2, they lead it. We'll be back. Hey, welcome back to Molly Baum Field. Lance Boyum, Chris Dornack as the Gophers here in the top of the seventh. Weston Nolte on the mound trying to shut this one down. And now batting for Fillmore Central is number 20, Jarek Schultz. And that first one called strike. So Schultz in to bat for O'Connor. That pitch is over for a strike.
Yeah, the
So
coaches,
nice little change of speed there by Nolte.
coaches are letting Weston call his own game. That shows you how much trust they have in him. He's earned it.
Yep. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ooh, I like that one.
And on the outside part of the plate. Tough one to lay off. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one kind of had Mr. Schultz back on his heels. Nasty or dirty, whichever one you
pitched
like. There
LB.
by Nolte to strike out Schultz for the first out of the inning.
When you can control 3 pitches at the high school level, you're going to be pretty dominant.
So that pitch, a strike. Owen Shapsky, the batter, the number 9 hitter for Fillmore Central. He's 0 for 2. And swing and a miss, strike 2.
He has no idea what's coming right here.
And neither do I. So nice job here by Weston Nolte in the top of the 7th inning. And just going to throw it right down the middle. Nice job, Weston. A 3-pitch out as Shapsky strikes out for the 2nd.
I'm guessing Weston's throwing about 60 pitches on the year, maybe, and he's probably throwing 50 strikes.
Yeah, you're right about that. So Thomas Peculia, leadoff batter, up, and he takes a strike on the inside part of the plate. Gophers 1 out away from their 5th straight victory on the season. That pitch is going to sweep to the outside for ball 1.
Looking to get him to chase, and good spot, right where he wanted it.
Oh, he wanted it. Nice pitch there by Nolte. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Top of the 7th inning. Gophers out in front, 3-2. Falcons down to their last out. Thomas Peculia, the batter, and he's going to pop that one up.
Should
that
do it.
Should do it as the shortstop.
Hey, good
Chase
game.
Johnson over to make that grab. And that ends the threat and ends the game between the Gophers and the Fillmore Central Falcons. Well, great pitching performance there by Chase Johnston and Nolte. A good change there in the 6th inning to bring Nolte in, too. I don't know if you got any stats there for...
Yeah, Chase came in with the 5.1 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 9 strikeouts, 3 walks. Chase has been having pretty good luck with the curveball this year. Deadly pitch for him, a lot of strikeouts. Weston, he made him real short work of him. Got the 1.2 innings with 4 strikeouts, and I don't think any of those guys really had a chance to even touch the ball. It didn't look particularly so. And for our Gopher hitters, pacing the way was Kason Johnson, Brody Whalen, and Ethan Eichhoff, each with 2 hits. And for the Falcons, we gave up 2 hits to Levi Rogers, the catcher. And really, we gave up 4 hits total, so they didn't have a great offensive performance.
Yeah, they had a good pitching performance, too, if you wanted to say what Joey did.
Yeah, Joey's here. He had an excellent game for the Falcons. 6 innings, only gave up 1 earned run, and he struck out 3. So, yeah, not bad for Joey at all for the young sophomore. Looks like he belongs out there for sure, so he did a nice job as well. But the Gophers come out of this one with a 3-2 victory. And
yeah, good efficient game here by the Gophers.
No errors. So
no errors, yeah, that's always key. We talked about some of their losses and how they've probably walked a few too many players and committed too many errors. So the Gophers will be back in action on Thursday. Be right back here at Molly Baum Field as they will take on the Dover Yoda Eagles, who have yet to play a home game. They're doing a little work on their field. I think they're putting in the grass infield and maybe moving the fences back and whatnot. So, yeah, they're playing all their games on the road. The JV, I think, is also home Thursday, as the junior high will be over at the West Side Fields in Iota. So then after that game, they'll be on the road to Pine Island Friday. So a big win here for the Gophers against Fillmore Central Falcons. 3-2, they win it in 7. For Chris Dornick, Andy O'Connor, I am Lance Boyum. We'll see you back here on Thursday. Good night, all.